Alright, for those of you that want me to narrate a walk, here I go, because, I figure the no-talking nature walks are kind of better, but some people want narrated ones, so. God, this is really the first and only cool night here in a while. It's really the only low below 60 of this whole 2-week period. So I'm really living it up here. It's early February. It's like February 6th or something. And somewhere around there. I'm probably a day or two off, but yeah. It's like the first week of February. It's 54 degrees right now. And I gotta admit, I'm a little chilly because it was in the 80s today, and it was bright and sunny, so it's quite a change. It's not sunny now because it's 2:05 a.m. So I enjoy going for a nice peaceful walk here. I don't know why I went this way. I really should have gone the other way, but oh well. I guess we're going this way now. See that? That's fog. Yeah, even this camera's picking up. There's fog out here. That's how humid it is. So it feels like probably the warmest that 54 degrees can possibly feel, because it's, we're at the dew point. It's 100% humidity and there's no wind at all. So it is a clear sky though, which is how I like it. It's a great bike riding night. I would be riding my bike right now actually, but it's kind of out of commission at the moment. By that I mean it's not working. There was an incident with it recently, and I'm still waiting on it to get fixed. So yeah. So a walk will have to do. If I get cold, I may break into a jog. Like I said, I'm chilly, but I'm not cold. Trust me, being cold is, well, that's, So I may break into a sprint then, but only if I need to. I can run pretty fast, I can just launch. I can accelerate really quickly and just take off. I can't keep it up for too long, but I could keep it up for a good 30 seconds. I could get really far in those 30 seconds. I could probably get all the way up to that 3rd Street light up there, which, like I said last time, this camera makes it seem farther away than it is. It's not that far, but it is pretty far. But I could probably make it there in 30 seconds if I wanted to, on foot. But then I'd have to basically stop and stay still the rest of the time, so I don't want to use up all my energy on that. I'd rather pace myself. Oh crap, I meant to press the walk feature on my watch to measure how many calories I burn, but oh well. I'd say I'm at about 25 so far, maybe 30. And I haven't been doing anything, so that's that's good. It's just free food basically, because it's you can just burn off the calories and it's as if you haven't eaten it. Now I understand that's not entirely how it works, but I mean as far as fat goes, I understand, sugar is its own thing and brain altering chemicals and stuff like that, yeah, but as far as caloric intake, because I don't want to become overweight, so I'm at a pretty comfortable weight for my height. I'm 6'1" actually. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. But yeah, I am the tallest one in my family, taller than my parents or my siblings or anybody else that in my family, or in my household anyway. I'm 6'1", so the good weight for me. I mean, a good weight, for the average person is 153, but since I'm so tall, mine's about 170. And I'm at, 175, 180 pounds, so I'm happy. I'm not overweight. I'm not like, 190 or 195 or anything. I maybe was for a short period of time, but not since I've had this YouTube channel. And never going back if I can help it. Unless it's like muscle weight, unless I just like get obsessed with going to the gym or something and I just like build a bunch of muscle. Which I'm not opposed to, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to make that happen. I'm alright just being skinny and scrawny, but I mean, just being tall, in my opinion, can make me look intimidating. It's all about like body language and like physical expressions and stuff like that, the tone of voice and like just things like that. I don't really care anyway. I mean, I don't want to like pick fights with anybody or anything. I don't want to I don't want to be a jerk essentially. So, and I have a confession to make. That's another reason why I'm growing my hair longer, is because when my hair's really short, I feel like a D-bag, like I don't know. I feel like it's like more approachable with long hair or something. And I know I just said about being intimidating by being tall, and that's what I mean. It's like I'm already intimidating enough by being tall, so I don't need to also be like ripped too. Like just as long as I'm not fat. Because I want to be able to have energy. I want to be able to like run around and act crazy and stuff and roll around on the floor. And like fit on rides and stuff and like go places, so not break furniture. Well, that's more obese, but still, I don't even want to be overweight. I don't want to like be out of breath going up a flight of stairs or something, like yeah. I want to be fit and keep my energy. Anyway, I was gonna say some. Oh yeah, I would be live streaming this, but for whatever reason, the live stream feature only uses Wi-Fi, so I can't make it use 3G because there is some signal out here, but not Wi-Fi. Because the only way to get Wi-Fi would be to tap into the Wi-Fi from one of these houses, and most of them are secure, so I can't. I wouldn't be able to tap it in, and like, plus you'd have to be on the same network the whole time, so I don't want to keep switching, so that wouldn't work. Anyway, hold on, I'm gonna wait till this car passes. Anyway, yeah, I'm not cold. I'm living it up. I wish it was like this every night. It's perfect. Oh, man. It's a shame this camera's not really picking it up, but there's some beautiful trees over there. It's fresh air and, like, starry night. It's nice and cool, and it's like, it's lit, but not too much. There's not, like, light pollution, It's just enough to see. I don't even mind complete darkness, because I have that, like, that headlight, so... and I'm quite acquainted with complete darkness. I have to sleep in complete darkness. I don't use a night light or anything. I mean, I might if I'm, like if I'm trying to record for whatever reason. Just for the camera to see, but, it messes up my circadian rhythm if there's a light nearby. I mean, yeah, that's not to say I haven't fallen asleep in lit rooms. I mean, yeah. I've fallen asleep with the TV on, or, with a video game on in the background, or, like just in like a room with a party going on, like on the couch in the middle of the room or something. Like, yeah, no, I've done that, but it's just not the same quality of sleep. Like, you have no idea. If you don't sleep in complete darkness, give it a try. It might feel weird at first, but you sleep a whole lot deeper. And that's worth it to me, because I enjoy sleeping. I enjoy dreaming. I enjoy the invincibility aspect of it, If you die in your dreams, you just wake up. and that's it. There's no risk. You have nothing to lose. You could do whatever you want. It's like so fascinating to me. It's like maybe I shouldn't be talking about this kind of stuff on the channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. Because I feel compelled right now. Dreams are, the way I see it, basically like close to 100% DMT. And if you don't know what DMT is, go look it up. But to summarize, it's inside all of us. It's a naturally occurring chemical. That's basically like a really it's basically if melatonin was a psychedelic, because it's produced by the same gland, the pineal gland. It's highly hallucinogenic. The way most people discover its hallucinogenic properties is by like just buying it illegally on the black market and smoking it, which is illegal. But that's the lazy way to do it. I mean, what most people don't realize is that you can actually have a really intense DMT trip equal or greater to that naturally, without having to buy or consume anything. So, it's through certain meditation techniques, you just gotta it basically feels like you're dreaming. It's a powerful hallucinogenic. It's like, it creates the imagery of dreams and stuff like that, but, it's just like, yeah, it's really crazy. My battery's getting low, and obviously I don't have it. Even if I did have a charger, there's no outlets here, so this may go dead before I get home, but I hope not. So I'm gonna keep going, and if it stops abruptly, it's because of the battery. Anyway, but yeah, so DMT, dreams, fascinating stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get into my personal experiences with stuff, because it's not what I'm here to talk about. What is that? Man, there's all kind of animals around here. But yeah, if you basically, I'll scratch the surface of a few topics, and then if you're curious, you could just email me or something, and I'm always happy to go into more detail there about anything. But yeah, so anyway. Classic attire for me. You can't see, but I got this shirt on, this shorts, sandals. Very basic. No hat, no sunglasses, my face is completely exposed. No gloves. I got a watch. It's the closest thing to an accessory I have, but I mean, I didn't buy it. It was a gift from someone very close to me, so I feel I owe it to them to wear it in their memory. So I'm kind of sentimental like that. I'm actually a borderline hoarder. I didn't show all of my closet in my cleaning out my closet video, but yeah, there's some stuff in my closet that I hold on to that normal people wouldn't, because I find value in everything. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, man. All kind of animals out here. But yeah, forgive me if I get any street addresses or house addresses or street signs or anything. I don't mean to, because I don't want to give away mine or these people's locations. I mean, good luck finding me anyway. Every once in a while I'll do something to throw you off, so I may not be where you think I am after all. But don't worry about that. Focus on where you are. You don't even know what country I'm in right now, so hey. Anyway, so what was I just saying? Oh yeah, I find value in everything. Like this right here, like a lot of people, around me would basically just see this as boring, this landscape, It's very fascinating to me. Just like, I just love driving and just being in a car and like traveling on a road trip. Like it could be whatever. It could be fields, it could be forest, it could be desert, it could be swamp, it could be mountains, it could be whatever. But like, I find like, if anything, the city's the most boring because it's like, that's somewhat predictable. Nature is like, well, yeah, nature's predictable, but I mean, it's refreshing. I don't know. I'm a huge nature fan, animal lover, vegetarian, naturalist, practicing minimalist. I mean, not like to the extreme. I'm not like a, rid yourself of all material possessions, like, money is Satan, like, kind of like, I'm not like that. I just mean like, I, the philosophy appeals to me of, not that, but like the philosophy of naturalism, like we owe our lives to nature and we should embrace Mother Earth and be, just live in harmony and hum the tune of our ancestors and get in touch with our inner self, our higher mind. And I mean, I this is all I'm going to say about religion here, because I know a lot of you are really puzzled as to what my religious beliefs are. This is all I'm going to say. And like I said, I'd be happy to answer any more questions or go into further detail if you want to email me, but that's all I'm going to say about that. What I believe, and of course, you can do whatever the blast you want. I'm not going to tell you what to believe. I really don't care. I'll be your friend regardless. If you're a fun person, if you're just cool to hang out with, if you're fun and fun-loving and just like, just rating positive energy, I really couldn't care less what your religious beliefs are. Like, I'll play video games with you or like go to the fair with you or whatever. So, but me personally, I just have this one sentence to say that I think I came up with, to the best of my knowledge. Instead of looking outward for answers, I just look inward. So that's it. I'm not even gonna back that up with anything. You get the gist. This is not, a religious channel, so, like I said, SPR is like, the SP part though, good luck getting me to crack on either of those. It's gonna take a lot of prying. I mean, I've given some stuff away very subtly, but hey, like I said, if you want to be a detective on my channel, there's a lot of stuff you can find out about me, but it's not easy. My videos give you something to do, that's the point. I mean, if you don't want to think about it, that's fine too. I really don't care how you use my videos. They're yours to do whatever you want with. Well, I mean, technically they're Google's now, but, they're there for you. So, however you want to enjoy it, whatever you find best, If you want to take it at face value, if you want to share it with your friends, if you want to ask questions about it, if you want to make a joke about it, if you want to critically analyze it, if you want to respond to it, like whatever you want to do, I don't care. Oh, the sound is really nice. I love the sound of running water. Not really sink water. I mean, kind of, but it's just like outdoor water just has a special sound to it, like a water fountain, like that. That's a water fountain, and not like a potable water fountain. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like this sound. I'm a huge fan of water too. I find myself drinking nearly a gallon of water a day, like 2/3 of the time. So, because I like the feeling of like drinking, come where I live, it's very hot most of the time. So just like today, even it's blasted February. It's the middle of winter, and it's 82 degrees and sunny. It's like I'm sweating outside. So basically, just being able to come inside and just crack open a nice, well, yeah, what, man, I gotta stop overthinking crap. It's like, just have a nice, cold, refreshing water. Ice water. I got nothing against either, because the ice just makes more water. So that's fine. And like, just some nice cold water, and just like the feeling of, it filling my mouth and it drizzling down my throat. Yeah, just the feeling is like swallowing it and like it going through me, and just like feeling it in my stomach. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like it's like a waterfall internally. I don't know. I'm aware of how weird I am, but I just embrace it. I'm not exactly going at turbo speed, I know. But it's because I'm talking, and like that's using up most of my breath. But yeah, this scenery is beautiful to me. I wish I could basically like record with my eyes, and submit that to YouTube. It'd be so much better. Someday I'll have a better camera. When all of this is gone, and all these trees are houses. It is unfortunate, but that is the path that looks like we're headed towards. I mean, there's a house over construction right over there. There's a whole street coming soon over there, This place ain't what it used to be. But I'm not gonna, spend my time going out and protesting and like waving a sign around, blocking intersections and stuff like that. Like, it's not. No, not that I don't condone that. It's just like it's not the life for me. That's all. I would rather just be happy. I choose to focus on positive things whenever possible. And, I just try to look for the positive in each situation and not say, like, oh, do you see what they're doing? You see what's going on? This is terrible. Like, you can't let them do that. Like, that's focusing on negativity. It's like, just, like, yeah, well, there's not anything you can do. Just, like, focus on, what's good in your life, what you're grateful for, I'm grateful that I have a house, and I'm not homeless, believe it or not, I'm grateful that I don't live alone. That I like have people that will remind me to do stuff and help check on me to keep my sanity, because like, I don't know, if I lived by myself, I could leave the faucet on and walk away, or forget to lock the door, or, like accidentally oversleep and miss an appointment or something, or, like, I don't know, just having other people in my house keeps me in check, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that my family situation is as good as it is. I don't want to get into all that because, as I think Philip Seymour Hoffman said, my family, doesn't consent to, like, I just want to speak for myself. So, if you have a question about my family, ask them, So it's like, you can't? Well, exactly. So, I'm just going to talk about myself. But yeah, no, I'm grateful that that it's as good as it is. I'm grateful that I have some money. I have $47, so that'll get me 47 things from Dollar Tree. Well, with tax, probably more like 40 maybe, but still, 40 pairs of headphones. But I'm grateful for those $47. And, just that I'm not alone in my life. Like, it would suck to just be alone all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love to be alone, but just not constantly. So I'm glad that I do have contacts in my phone, like, that I can reach out to, and, like, you know, people I can do stuff with, and, I wouldn't exactly call them friends because that has a very lengthy and complicated subjective meaning to me, personally. Meaning that there's a lot of very specific criteria that would need to be need to be met in order for me to consider someone that. But acquaintances and such, this, that, and the other. Anyway, almost back at the house. It's right after those street lights, which are actually quite close. This makes it look farther away.